Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get meeting for Thursday, July 21st. We'll call to order. Election of officers.
Chairman Torres, if it's okay with the commission, I think that we should go ahead and move this item to the next meeting when all 5 members are hopefully here.
Okay.
So that would be my recommendation, but you probably should make a motion to that.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make the motion to move the election of officers to the next meeting, August meeting.
I'll second the motion.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All righty. Thank you. And verification of agenda posting?
Thank you, Chair. The agenda for the Thursday, July 24th, 2014 Planning Commission agenda was posted on Friday, July 18th, 2014 at 3:10 p.m.
Okay. And I will go ahead and lead in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty. Roll call.
Commissioner Alvarez?
Here.
Commissioner Huboy?
Here.
Chairman Torres?
Here.
And I will note that Commissioner Harvey and Lenore are both absent tonight, and they did call, so.
Okay. Approval of minutes for June 25th, 2014. I did have a question on that. On the minutes, I noticed that the Site and Architectural Review 2014-7 had 15 units, and according to this current agenda says 13 units. I'm wondering if that was just a typo or?
Yeah, that's correct. We'll get, when we get to the staff report for the, we'll explain why. And,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right, that was just a comment. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes with corrections as noted.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, communications from the public on items not listed on the agenda. You have any speaker cards, Billy?
I have none.
All righty. Let's go ahead and move down to item number 1, which was continued from the June 25th Planning Commission meeting, the Site and Architectural Review 2014-7. In Travia, requesting site and architectural approval of the construction of a 13-unit multifamily apartment development on a 2.24-acre site located within the Old Town Medium Density Residential Zone District at San Benito Street and Monroe Street and west of Park Street.
Thank you. Good evening. The applicant's requesting approval of the site and architectural application for the construction of a 13-unit duplex development to be included with 6 existing residential units on a 2.24-acre site at a density of 8.48 units per acre in the Old Town Medium Density Residential Zoning District. The site plan illustrates that the project will include landscaping, private open space, a community garden, and 2 driveways from San Benito Street and Monterey Street. At the March 27th Planning Commission meeting, the project was awarded 15 residential allocations with Planning Commission Resolution number 2014-3. The residential buildings will consist of 13 2-bedroom, 2-bath units. Each unit would have its own single-car garage and laundry facilities. All buildings would be 1-story tall with a 20-foot maximum ridge height. The elevations illustrate Old Town design requirements with architectural styles, including craftsman features. The units would have 15-foot front yard setbacks and 10-foot rear yard setbacks consistent with Table 1704-4, residential standards 4 yards in Section 1704-030 for residential general development standards. The site plan illustrates a primary 2-way gated driveway access on San Benito Street to the east of the property, which allows for multiple vehicle queuing and vehicle turnaround, and a secondary 2-way gated driveway access off of Monterey Street to the west. Each unit would have a single-car attached garage and 1 parking space directly in front of the garage. The parking area would include 32 total parking spaces, including 1 ADA space. The total parking required would be 24 spaces. So the project meets and exceeds parking requirements per Section 1718-060. And bicycle parking for the project would require 10% of the required vehicle spaces. And so a bicycle rack is proposed in the open space area of the site north of proposed unit number 7. 37% of the site would be landscaped. Landscape would include 24 deciduous trees, 25 citrus trees, 1 Chinese pistache street tree, 23 fruit trees, evergreen shrubs, vines, and perennials. The proposed use is consistent with the medium-density residential designation of the general plan in the OTM, Old Town Medium Density Zoning District. This district allows for a density of 8 to 12 units per acre, and this would allow the project to have from 17 to 26 residential units. The project as proposed with 13 units and plus the 6 existing units conforms to the allowable density.
Thanks, Joe. The proposed project would implement goals and policies in the 2005 to 2023 City of Hollister General Plan, including Land Use Policy 8.3, which requires that new development in multifamily neighborhoods support rather than detract from the existing residential character of the area. The proposed project is a multifamily development in an infill site of the city adjacent to existing residential development. Land Use Policy 3.5 of the General Plan requires the provision of usable open space in multifamily residential developments. The proposed project would include ground floor, private yard space, and a common open area with picnic tables, including an area with the community garden with raised planters between units 5 and 6 of the site plan. The proposed project has been designed to be compatible with adjoining residential land uses. The elevations would convey a craftsman-style form of architecture and is consistent with Section 1704050, Old Town Zoning District Supplemental Design Standards. Each unit would have its own covered porch area with craftsman-style gable roof with support columns to delineate the porch space. Originally, the proposal was for the construction of 15 residential units. The proposal you see tonight is for 13 units and has been reduced in order to preserve a historic designated structure along Monterey Street. The proposed facades of the 13 residential units are proposed to be in keeping with the integrity of the historical design to build in with the existing historic fabric of the surrounding neighborhood. So with this, staff recommends that the Planning Commission review the applicant's request, receive all written and oral testimony regarding the proposal, and consider approving Saturn Architectural Application Number 2014-7, subject to the findings and conditions that contained in the draft resolution. Does the Commission have any questions for staff?
Any questions for staff? Okay. Seeing no questions, we can go ahead and open this item up for public comment. Billy, do you have any speaker cards on this item?
Nope.
All righty. Close that public comment period at 6:14 and bring it back to the commission. What is the pleasure of the commission on this particular item?
It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of tucked away. It's got the craftsman style, and it conforms to the vision of the old town with vernacular of it.
I agree. I was originally going to bring up the question of drainage, but I see here on the sheet here it does address that with the pavers. So that's a good feature there. So. All righty.
So I'll go ahead and make the motion now, unless there was any other discussion.
Any other? Oh, okay, sorry.
Bill, what's the PC resolution number on this?
I believe it, 1 second, I think it's 23.
I'll make the motion to
Yes, 23.
2014-23?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll make the motion to adopt PC Resolution 2014-23 and approve site and architectural application 2014-7 with the conditions in the draft resolution.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, item carries, moves through. And, oops, okay. I guess we're going straight to new business.
Thank you.
Department reports. Item number 1 is a draft complete streets plan for Nash, Tres Pinos, Sunny Slope Roads, and McCrae Street.
Mr. Chair, yes, we did get a few calls from Commissioner Lenore and Commissioner Harvey, and they had, unfortunately, they weren't able to attend tonight, as mentioned earlier on roll call. And so what we decided to do is provide you with the CD containing the report of the complete streets for McCrae and Nash, and we were hoping to see if we can come back for the August Planning Commission meeting where everybody hopefully will be here and make a complete presentation of the whole Complete Streets project. That's okay with the commission.
Okay. Yeah, any issue there?
Require a motion, Bill, to set it?
No, this is just under department report, so.
Okay. No, I think we're all fine with that.
Okay, good.
All righty. Anything else, April?
That's it. Mary Paxton would be the one who would be helping with that presentation,
Oh, good.
along with Seminole Council of Governments.
Okay.
Mary Gilbert as well.
All righty. Planning Commission reports? You have any things to report? No items to report on that, so I guess we're right to motion for adjournment.
I'll make the
quick.
motion.
Have a motion and a second? Motion and a
Love it.
second. All those in favor? Aye. Next regular meeting is Thursday, August 28th at 6 PM. Thank you.
Man, if my council would go.